hello. Oh, somebody was definitely first. Hello, stream. Welcome into some Mad Mage. I'm Charlie, and I am the DM for this group. And we'll go through, and we'll start with introductions. We're gonna switch it up, and Ricky is first.
Hi, I'm Ricky. I play Dream Climber, Goliath, Ranger. Need you to write that down, Charlie. He's a
Shut
ranger.
up. That was. I still feel so bad. I have like severe guilt complexes. I was like, how did I not know? I didn't know Ricky was a ranger.
Oh.
I was like, you've
This
never
is
played a ranger for me.
Session 8. Just in case anyone's wondering out there.
I think it's because I associate rangers with like firing at range and actually do shit at it. Thank you, Heather.
Sorry.
Aragorn was a ranger, but let's go.
Okay. Moving on. Sly.
Hi, I'm Sly. I'll be Hyden Veratin, the divination.
Val.
Hi, I'm Val. I'm playing Archie, the Eladrin cleric.
Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather. I'm playing Candor, the Tiefling Rogue.
Right, and then Guillermo. Or Pedro, sorry.
Hi, I'm Pedro. I play Guillermo, the human bard, formerly a T-Rex statue in a past life.
Yes. I don't know why, but I torture myself and have 3 of them play in a Saturday game and join me on Sundays. Alright. Who would like to give us a short recap of what the fuck happened last session?
Was it last session that we ended with finding these goblins? Because if so, we picked off on Guillermo sneaking up to them, signaling everyone else to get closer, and then rather than attempting to find out why it is they were panicking, Guillermo decided to shatter all of them. Blast first, ask questions later. We found some Gricks, killed the Gricks, figured out, okay, this is why they were panicking. Then chose to follow the caves. We found more Gricks, along with the source of the crying, which turned out to be our undead friend's target of choice. After taking care of them, we descended down into the southern tunnels, where we found an Alpha Grick who killed Guillermo in the process. We unkilled Guillermo with some good healing, and then dragged him back over here to safety. And then I believe that's where we left off.
Yeah. It's crazy, like, looking at the scale of the map and, like, really go anywhere.
In the grand scheme of things, no. But for the party, yes.
Yes.
A lot of fun was had.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as we're still having fun. I actually, as a DM, am really liking the fact that it's very limited where you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But still, like, despite like how big it is, like, look, there's so much stuff to do.
Yeah, there is. But you guys will definitely have to let me know if you get dungeon up something.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys are currently, you have gone through the pockets and, surroundings of the goblins, and I did drop all of the goblin loot because I had forgotten from previous, but that is where we currently are. Where would we like to go?
Do you want to check out that weird ass eye statue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And aside from that, like, while we're on the way to that, Guillermo's going to go ahead and slam 2 of his healing potions, and which I'm going to roll for because I didn't like the whole healing whatever decision for the potions. Like,
Right.
I thought it was kind of like meh.
So I think for me moving forward, granted, also keep in mind the reality of anyone having as many potions as the group had last night is very low, because I think Jackie's character had like 10 potions alone.
Oh yeah.
God.
Ooh.
Like they weren't all supreme or whatever, but like they definitely weren't basic either.
Hey, look at that.
So I'm going to say that it's still, if you use an action and during combat, you can get full healing. Bonus action you roll, and if you're not in combat and you use, you roll. I think that's a good compromise. Because it
Sure.
makes giving up an action feel worth it, but doesn't mean you're slamming a bunch of them and getting potentially 6 hit points back.
Right. Because that would just be corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the moment I saw that, granted, it was Remy that did it, and I was like, oh, I'm okay with this because I'm kicking Heather's ass, and I was not meaning to. So we'll let it be, but I was like, this doesn't feel as good as I wanted it to feel.
Right.
It kind of negates the challenge of planning.
Yeah.
Does that new ruling work for everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And if it doesn't, and you don't want to say, feel free to just. All right. So as you go to the room with the giant eye, you are struck by the sight of this granite obelisk that's in the north end. It's standing about 14 feet tall. It does have a lidless eye carved near the top of the side that's facing south, so closest to you. The bottom half is covered with dirty, bloody handprints, and it is surrounded by alcoves to the west, north, and east. In each of those, you do see goblin beds made out of bundled rugs and fabric. The smell in this room is stale sweat and unwashed bodies that just comes wafting through. It makes your nose wrinkle in disgust.
That's a great picture. Aside from the handprints, are there any other visible markings on the obelisk itself?
The eye.
And that's it?
Yes, that is it. Well, yeah, Guillermo's just gonna spend a moment or two and just admire it from afar. You're not gonna touch it? I mean, it is very tempting.
Every time.
You don't want to touch my 14-foot statue? I feel like I don't think Guillermo could resist.
Is the eye all the way at the top?
It is at the top.
Oh, well, I don't think he'd be able to reach it.
Well, he can touch the statue itself, though.
So, the eye, is it like angled in a way that it's like looking up at the ceiling or something, or is it kind of like, what direction is it looking at? Like, in your interpretation of like this obelisk and where it is.
It's definitely not looking at the ceiling, but it's not like angled down and it's looking at you. Like it's like just straight ahead. Okay. I'm gonna lay a hand on it. Kind of like
Oh boy.
slap it like, you know.
This obelisk can hold so many goblins.
Okay. As you slap the statue, in your mind you hear the message, I cast my eye into the future and see in yours a perilous descent. South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits the two-headed king. Look to his left. There you will see the path you are destined to take. He's Did anyone else hear that just now?
You're what?
This thing spoke to me as soon as I touched it.
Are you sure?
Oh, so you're
About
hearing
the
voices
chatter?
too now?
I mean, yes, but this is not coming from my chest. It's coming from my head.
Make
I
an
think
insight
Pandor
check.
said it was the shatter.
Make an insight check. Okay. Whoa, where is it? Where is it?
You don't really infer much more than having just heard the voice.
Lorman, why don't you try?
Okay. Norman puts his hand on the thing.
You hear the same message. I cast my eye into the future and see in yours a perilous descent. South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits the headed king. Look to his left. There you will see the path you are destined to take.
Oh, it's in my head.
Insight check. Great.
Oh.
You guys are doing great. You just freaked out. It's in your head.
He's like, ah. And he runs and charges the Grick. No.
Did we happen to see any two-headed statues on our way down here? I don't think we did.
Headless.
No.
Shit.
But have we found any secret passages?
Well, if we haven't seen it, it's because I guess we didn't do a good enough job of finding it. But if it's saying south of here, that means we might have to do a bit of backtracking. What about
Can Lorman go down here and see if he can find a secret passage?
Ah, perfect. See? Two great minds think alike, my friend.
Is that
Also
where
a
you're gonna-
door.
Is that where you're gonna stop with it, Ricky? Right there.
Well, yeah, he's gonna go down. He'll go down like he wants to see if there's a door or something down here.
And he's Guillermo's going to whip out his flute and play a little ditty and give him bardic inspiration.
Make a perception for trying to find a secret door.
What's a bardic inspiration? A D6?
It is a D8.
Oh,
Oh.
25.
Oh, okay. You take a look around and you don't notice any bricks or anything that seem indicative of there being a secret door down here.
I think the statue lied.
Well, I mean, it might not necessarily be like south in this room. It could just be south in general.
I do have other tunnels. You also notice, I'm so bad at reading. There is a dead goblin that has been impaled through the head by a spike.
In this hallway?
Oh no. Nope, I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
We haven't reached the goblin yet.
You haven't reached the goblin.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I see the goblin now.
Ricky, why would you do that?
It's clearly there's something there.
There is. Thank you, Ricky. Let's see. Yeah, as you step there, the ground beneath you swings open,
Oh,
and you fall down below, taking 10 bludgeoning damage and 11 piercing damage from the spikes.
Oh, Jesus.
And you see the dead
Woo!
goblin. He is at the bottom. He has been impaled by a spike through his head. His gear is laying nearby. He has a scimitar, short bow, and a quiver.
Ah, stupid goblin.
Would you go through his pockets?
Sure, while I'm down here.
You find um what looks to be a lucky charm. As you look at it, it looks to be a thumb of some sort.
Great.
I was looking for like an actual lucky charm, heart, stars, and
Oh.
Maybe a rabbit's foot. And this is a different kind of lucky charm, though.
Instead of a rabbit's foot, it's a dwarf thumb.
Oh,
God.
Dwarf's thumb.
someone got Stone's thumb.
How far down am I?
You are 30 feet down.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay.
Wow.
So Guillermo's gonna go ahead and rush down to the hole and start unpacking his bag and grabbing some rope. Could one of you give me a bit of help here?
You gotta learn to do your pack better. Your rope should just be like tied on the outside, ready to go.
Archie, this is a bit stronger
Yeah?
than me.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
think you want someone with a whole -1 to strength to help.
Guillermo's gonna go ahead and toss one end of the rope down to Lorman, and then the rest of it he's going to kind of, a portion of it he's going to offer to Archie, and then the rest of it he's going to tie around Archie's waist.
Oh yeah, Archie will take the rope. I don't think it's a good idea to be using me as a weight, but okay.
Don't worry, watch, we've got this. And then Guillermo's going to position himself behind Archie, grab him around the waist, and then he's going to kind of like start pulling Archie backwards. Pull! Pull, damn you!
Over here, Cander's just standing to the side, like, bro, I've got a block and tackle. We could have made this so much easier.
Throw the caltrops down.
Yeah,
Dream Climber will start climbing up the rope.
Archie will pull, yeah.
Guillermo will also pull.
Yeah, I feel like with all of the pulling and whatnot, that Dream Climber would be able to climb out and out.
Yes.
He goes, look at all this stuff I found. He's got. Oh,
You're
it's-
also bleeding.
Is that
Ah,
the thumb? Is that your thumb?
he holds up. Dream Climber holds up his thumb and then the dwarf thumb, and they're like,
Oh,
"It's.
not your
I
thumb.
think it's a charm. I'm gonna put it with the rest of my magical items."
That is a thumb. I don't think it's magic.
Not even slightly.
I think the goblin said it was lucky.
The dead goblin
There's
spoke
a
to
goblin
you.
down
Okay.
there?
Somebody spoke to me when I touched the staff. I touched the thing.
I can't breathe.
I will say nothing.
Did the goblin down there have two heads?
Lorman leans back over and looks. Just the one in the spike.
Oh,
It could be split off like two.
That's why I went and looked.
Yeah.
I don't think he was a king either.
Right.
It was a
What?
goblin.
Here. Let me try patching you up. And then Guillermo will cast a first level healing word.
Archie will untie the rope from around his waist, look at Laurelman, and like do a kind of like child leash harness on him while Guillermo's healing him. Return the rope to Guillermo.
And then Guillermo will go ahead and just bundle it back up and then put it back inside his pack because he's not the most effective adventurer and he's not afraid to admit it.
Probably just like slam it in. It's all knotted and tangled.
That sounds about right for Guillermo.
It's like the Christmas lights when you come to pull them out at the end of the
Oh
year.
god, I hated that. We entered in like competitions for yard decorating, and it was the most thing every year. I was like, why haven't we figured this out? Eventually, we got better at it. By we, I mean,
There's yard. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right
yeah,
with
I
the
live
trash.
in the Midwest. I lived in like West Small Town, America. Pretty big deal.
Aw.
People drive by and everything. I felt really cool in the school bus in the mornings because it was still dark out and my parents would turn the lights on. It was insane.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Now that you are up and out of the fallen hole, where would you all like to go?
The door.
Okay, you go to the door.
Normal routine. Check for chat. See if it's locked.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you guys go through this door?
We did not.
Nope.
Or did
It's
you
still
not?
Straight
black
up.
for us. Nope.
I guess it's not open. That should have.
No.
We leave all doors unlocked.
Yeah.
Like, do I need to look this up? I think you guys went through it. All right. You check that door. The door is unlocked.
Thaumaturgy. So we're just gonna Navy SEAL this. Boop.
Okay, you kick open the door. You see more hallways.
Hooray!
Still, pretty clean overall.
No goblin piss?
You're not seeing.
Oh, that goes north. And that goes south. I think we went south before.
Right, but we didn't see anything with two heads.
Where did Lorman's gonna grab Kiefer Sutherland or whatever the hell that guy's name is that's following us around?
Oh, Holleth.
Call it. That's what I said.
Oh.
Goes, where was the room where the man talked to you?
Oh, now we're ready for that hook.
Hmm?
I've only been trying to get you guys to go to that room for 8 weeks now. He says it's down this hallway to the down south and into the west.
Okay. Do walking the hallway. Whoa, whoa.
Are you all going to head to that room because I can just make tokens? Want me to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we have a party token, but we never really use it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the thing. Do we want me to move the party token?
What is the party token?
Well, instead of us having
the
to
party
move,
token.
Yeah, it's the whole part. Like, all of you can control it and see it. You don't have to eat.
Oh God. That
Like,
scared
I'm
me.
assuming
party.
Ricky. Did you? Or...
That was
I
me.
didn't move
Oh,
it.
was it? Okay. Normally it's Ricky that like grabs things and moves things, so I made an assumption. That's
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
a party
assumption.
token. I am an ass. I know it, so I don't have to make assumptions to know.
But
All right. So Hollis goes. It's through that archway right there.
Oh, this one.
I thought this one was disabled.
No, that was the other one.
The other one. You
Oh.
all ignored this one. Was real appreciative of it.
To be fair, two of us ignored it on purpose.
Let me guess, Heather and Ricky.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
We let Pedro make that call.
Did you all
Hey,
do super secret chat?
All it did was turn
Yeah,
me invisible.
Right here. It's a secret chat.
Cool. Yeah, he motions and tells you all that that is where they met with the wizard.
I will touch it. I already know what it does, but I'm gonna touch it anyways.
Okay, go move and touch it.
Oh, is it not gonna make the funny voice anymore?
I think that was the wall.
Oh,
But is this really a secret passage? It said south of here, and I guess this is south, but
You didn't ask about
South
secret
and to the
passages.
left.
You asked where we met with the guy.
well, yellow.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
he disappeared.
I didn't think it was gonna take me to the wall. Okay, well that's cool.
Dandor, are you okay?
I think I'm alive.
Oh,
Go
every
back
time
to
you
the-
move, it takes you somewhere. Awesome.
Oh,
oh!
Where's
Oh.
everybody going?
Into the wall.
Okay, are
Okay,
we all in
there we
there?
go.
We're all in there. I'm gonna turn it off so you stop going places.
No.
As you all enter in to this room, the world itself shrinks to a gloomy realm that stretches on in cold stone pastures for as far as the eye can see. Upon a free-standing wood wall hangs a portrait of a wizard whose eyes shine with madness, and below sits the same man reading a tome in a high-backed chair. He looks up from his tome and smiles. Well, don't just stand there like a boob. Introduce yourself to the audience. Be quick about it. The show must go on.
I'm gonna like boo. Guillermo, you're the leader. You can introduce us.
I mean, okay, fine. My name is Guillermo the Great, and this is
What's so
our
great about
trouble-
you?
everything really. Guillermo can sing, Guillermo can dance, Guillermo can play the flute, Guillermo can play with swords, not in the weird way.
Mine's bigger.
Also in the weird way.
Mine is curved.
Jesus.
Too much information.
Oh, I can't. I might only have an hour of D&D in me. You guys are breaking me.
Magic 8 Ball, why is Guillermo like this?
Oh god. Let me find. Roll a D12. Let me find a ball.
6.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, but I'm not you.
I didn't want to do him in the first place.
That sounds right.
That actually worked out pretty well. Okay. I have swords too. Gives you a wink.
Why did he put in the portal?
Now that we've introduced ourselves to this, and he's gonna look around.
You're the only one who's introduced yourselves to the audience. The others.
Well, and then he's gonna do some jazz hands and then point at Lorman next to him.
Lorman looks at one, looks at the other, like really weirded out with the swords thing. Goes, I'm Dream Climber. Don't touch me.
Oh, is that a threat?
Yeah. Little man.
Ah.
See, Lorman is our man of muscle. You can blind him and he'd know where to punch you, no matter what. And then these
muscle
here-
man.
After that, Laura just gives him the.
Then he's gonna go ahead and do the jazz hands again, and then point at Gander. I almost forgot your name. Sorry.
That's fine. Almost forgot my name. How dare you? I am Candor, and I'm gonna do like a bow because I guess there's an audience.
Yeah, do you try to like figure out where the audience is, or you're just like turning all around and bowing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like the bow, like each direction.
Ah, you are catching on, wise one.
I don't know about wise, but I'll take it.
Guillermo, jazz hands for the next
Oh.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. Do jazz hands over at Kaiden now.
Kaiden moves his hat down, cover a little bit more of his face. Hello, I am Kaiden. Nice to meet you all.
Yes. And next.
Last but not least, Archie, and then jazz
This would
hand.
be you.
Archie just gives a small wave.
Thank you, thank you. The mage shares a smirk. You're mine. You've always been mine since the day you learned to crawl. And life has led you here. I've led you here. He spreads his hands across his lap and he continues. The rules of the game are simple. Die, you lose. Win, you get your freedom and a wish. Anything you can imagine. And when you've reached my lair, 23 levels below this delightful madhouse of mine, the Mad Mage looks past you into the vista. His accent has morphed into that of a stage director. The game has been set. The stakes raised. Ladies, gentlemen, fiends, and friends, give it up for our contestants on this season of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Might they brave the horrors of the Undermountain and emerge victorious. All around you, the world erupts into a glorious applause as some unseen and distant audience whoops and cheers, hurling their taunts and praise at you all. Your names are on the lips of thousands. What the hell have you all gotten yourselves into?
I don't know how many seasons this show has.
The Mad Mage announces to that invisible audience, we'll be right back after this break. Now a word from our sponsors.
Oh goodness.
And then
Is it
Here.
Ford? Ford the sponsor? Is that what a 60 is?
is who the sponsor?
Ford. Like an NFL game.
Oh yeah. The Eye of Vecna has been stolen. Trust none. Pray to your gods. Comes beaming from from your sponsors. And once that is finished, you see as Hollister snaps his fingers, and you all then are transported out of here. You fall outside in the hallway prone as you land. Oh, I feel like I lost people. Okay, I did.
We're all on top of each other.
I'm gonna go sit next to my new buddy.
Gosh, why does I keep picking Lorman back? At work?
I'm in the wall.
You're not leaving.
I'm the most magical.
But the actual.
It's a neat skill you picked up.
What the hell was all of that?
I think we have to go find that eye.
Well, I mean, apparently, in that eye is already telling us that we have to find the two-headed king.
Well, I need
The
to
same eye or a
find.
different eye?
Holitha speaks. He goes, I need to find the rest of my party. You all have other places to go. I understand. I can continue without you. Sly, what were you gonna say? I know I cut you off. I apologize.
Oh, there's nothing. It's like the same eye or a different eye?
I said it was a Vecna's eye. Who's Vecna?
Why'd they lose their eye?
Would I know who Vicna would be?
I mean, I feel like
If
you
it leads us
would.
to more manticores, can we reject it?
I think you would know who Vecna is.
Quite a powerful wizard. I had not heard of this Hollister fellow before coming here, but I have heard of Vecna. Near deity level entity.
A wizard? Near deity.
Can't be that
Yes,
strong.
but-
He lost his eye.
Apparently his hand.
I have heard if you replace one of your body parts with his, gain awesome power.
But at what cost?
I imagine it would be quite similar to what Archie went through, but with the addition of power.
Archie has all kinds of power. Archie can just ask a question and get advice from within his heart.
I've got permanent life advice.
I suppose that in itself is a great power as well.
Hmm.
Didn't we find the statue earlier? Did it have two heads?
Did we?
I don't think that
That's a good
statue has
question.
two heads.
You have
No,
not
it was all
found.
broken.
You guys have not found a statue.
I think it was
Yeah.
headless.
Mm.
Well, I mean, if
Oh, go for it, Pedro.
no, he's just kind of like talking out
Oh,
loud.
okay. I was just talking to myself because now I'm deleting all these arches that I put up to get you guys to where I wanted you to be.
The
That-
game show.
Yeah, that was the one room I explicitly said I needed to make sure the party got to. When you ignored it, I built new arches.
Well, I think there has to be a potentially a secret passageway that we might have missed, or something. I mean, obviously it's a secret. That's why we didn't find it.
And we weren't really looking, so that doesn't really help.
Hmm.
Can we check the map, the room with the map, see if there shows a secret door here sign?
Yeah, you can go back to the room with the map. You guys want to go back
Or-
to the room with the map?
Maybe it might have some sort of image that might point to the two-headed king.
Oh yeah.
Alright, if you're going back to the room with the map, I can drag and drop so we have to.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not far, but it'll be. For me. Assuming that I don't kick you into a teleport.
Gonna joke. I'm like,
No,
what do
I'm
we
on
need,
level 23.
what do we need this room for? Candor has a beautiful map. that he took.
Mm.
It looks like hieroglyphics. Or, what would be the equivalent? Looks like orc.
I'm gonna go press all the buttons again. Then they don't do anything.
Oh.
They light things up.
Are there any two-headed kings on this map?
So this map is like a cross-sectional, so like everything is like one. Looking through on it, you do not see anything two-headed.
Hmm. Well,
Can we do like a perception on all the walls?
Sure can. I'm trying not to like say things and let you guys come up with things. It's really hard. But yes, you can.
I'll check this wall of it.
I got a
Okay.
26.
Norman, you notice in the south wall, in front of Andor, you see what looks like it could, like the steel isn't exactly the same. It's offset by a little. And yep, you that.
Lorman's full face on the wall. Like, I think this one, like this is off a little bit. And he's gonna
Mhm.
push.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you go and you push through. You find a door.
Bum, 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 bum.
Gasp.
And
Doors
he's
are like hard to.
gonna look at Candor. He goes, I don't know why you think these doors are so hard to get open.
Oh, there's footprints.
Dusty footprints.
I'm
Yeah,
glad we
you
didn't eat that
see-
magical.
A lot of humanoid footprints in the dust. It seems as though a lot of traffic has passed.
Well, okay, that's just Guillermo. I got scared.
We leave
Boo.
our own humanoid footprints in the dust.
Oh man. Lots of humanoids around here. I wonder if this is the footprints of a humanoid monk of some kind.
What's with this guy and twisting passageways?
But no one knows what race that these humanoids are.
Sure, he uses some online program that would tell us.
Guys, we're the worst. Stop.
Sorry.
It's
It's a dead end.
Reddit.
it's a
You get
It's a
to a
dead
dead
end.
end. Roll with advantage because obviously you know it has to go somewhere.
we
Well,
could
the
go back.
statue with two
We could go back
heads.
and talk to the kobolds.
Didn't we kill? Oh no, the kobolds is still
No.
mining.
Yeah.
Those are the
Alright,
one
do their
thing we
thing.
did spare.
We didn't
Poor
kill
kobolds.
it yet.
We're
You-
not killing the kobolds.
No.
They're just mining.
Yeah, they are just innocent, an innocent random. You begin feeling around and you find a secret door.
Another one, and he's gonna just push it open. Because told him not to.
Door opens. You see what looks like a more empty hall.
So,
If it's
Hollister-
manticores, I swear to God.
Hollister,
The
I
ones
thought you were
that like
sick of the hall.
thighs.
And pause.
Ooh,
If Pedro, if you can go back for me, if we all can step back.
Right
it's
here.
manticores.
Yeah, that's good. Nope, it's not.
Oh.
As you guys get there, As you enter this room through the secret door, you do notice a deformed granite statue of a dwarf king standing on a pedestal. Statue faces eastward with a stone warhammer at its feet and a stone circlet on its brow. The pedestal's inscriptions have been worn away. The statue has a second head sprouting from its neck with an elongated, toothless mouth. To the west of the statue, you see a staircase. And you can hear the sound of squabbling goblins coming from the.
Nah, thing against goblins.
So you said it's facing east.
Hmm.
So its left would be to the north then. Right? Am I doing that right?
I think. Said look to the left, yeah.
Guillermo's gonna like position himself in front of the statue, hold his hands out in front of himself, do like one of these,
Yeah, with what makes the L.
and then he and then he points over here. That way.
I love all.
This is one ugly statue, though. What is up with that head?
I mean, he's a king. So, I mean, they're all probably like
Okay.
incesty, so it makes
Uh,
sense.
Goblin vandals.
Very Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
You'd expect him to wear 2 crowns,
Hey,
wouldn't you?
All right. So I don't know if the descriptions don't line up or if you aren't thinking it is referring to the
Stairs.
direction.
Uh,
Sure, high
does
stairs sucks.
the Warhammer look like it can be picked up?
I guess that's
I
a no.
mean, it
Norman
is.
wants to-
He's thinking.
Go ahead and examine for me. Perception.
Oh no!
Okay.
21.
As
Doing
you are staring
better now
at
than my
this,
16th level character.
hey, at least you and Pedro could be put to sleep, and that one kept coming up each time. As you are examining this, you notice that the King Warhammer is on a separate piece of stone, and it can't. It looks like it can be rotated. Oh, I like.
Okay.
You're gonna rotate it.
He goes, I think it can be moved, and then he's gonna just start to turn it.
Okay. You start to turn it, and when you do, the Warhammer gets turned so that the backside of it is facing forward, and you see the pedestal rises another 3 feet. And it opens up a like small compartment.
Ooh.
Huh.
What's inside of it? I would like to check.
You're really gonna steal this moment from Dream Climber?
No. Or
Dream
maybe
Climber's gonna just grab whatever the compartment.
Yeah, you reach
Hopefully
in and
it's-
you grab a circlet that looks identical to the one that's being worn by the statue.
He's gonna take that. He's gonna ha, and he's gonna wait, and he's gonna look around. Is there a throne that he can sit on, like what happened for Guillermo? Are these benches up
yeah,
here?
those are benches.
He's gonna go up to the bench, sit down, and like wait for something to fall. When he puts the crown on.
You sit down and falls.
This one might be broken.
Would you like me to examine it for you, Laura?
Oh, that'd be great. See if this one, and he's gonna hand it over.
Give me 10. Kaiden's
Sure.
going to cast Identify.
Guillermo will keep watch for those 10 minutes.
Hard not being.
Just channel your TPK energy from last night. It'll be fine.
No.
I was not trying to TPK, but I am okay with it.
I wasn't.
To play a third of that.
No.
He just didn't want to die.
Just happy.
I
because,
just-
like
At least-
we started TPK and it woke me up. I was about to fall asleep from all that cold medicine I took.
Okay. I'm not gonna not feel it. So Pedro, describe how you're keeping watch and roll me a perception.
So, Guillermo's kind of like pacing around, like to his left, to his right. He's keeping his eyes on these three different pathways as he's moving around. And he's got his swords out too, as well, just kind of like hanging at his sides for now.
Okay. And
And
yeah, give me that first.
perception. Okie dokie.
And if anyone else is keeping watch, you can also roll a.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that.
I said
Good
that before
show.
he. Crappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
I didn't help
jinxed
at
him.
all.
Oh, you jinxed me too.
I'm just so, I guess, enamored by
Oh,
this
Archie.
two-headed king.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
Who jinxed you, Archie? No one jinxed you. You're the most perceptive out of all.
Right.
Archie,
I was looking at the wrong dice.
okay. You pick up that it seems like there's a lot more noise coming from the north here, but it also seems like there might be people gathered in here.
Mm.
So,
Uh,
everybody. Okay, so I don't know if that like changes where you all want to. While Biden is spending 10 minutes on this, or what you guys want, how you want to go about it.
I guess Archie will tell the group what the DM told me.
Yeah, Archie relays that he is hearing a lot more chatter from the north, but also straight ahead seems to be a room full of people.
Do you think we should possibly move or
We could do it in the hallway.
Yeah.
like
Now you're doing
It's the
And I guess
secret door we definitely open, still open.
I was gonna ask you guys. Would we close secret doors or would we be leaving them ajar? I guess actually that's a dumb question. I know the answer. After a minute they would close.
Ooh,
But like you would,
Can
be
we-
able to, you
Self-closing.
would be able to find them, but the one at the very end is not still.
Can we open it back from this side?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't need to roll. You know where it is. So you guys are gonna go into that. You can move your tokens if you want. You don't have to. I know that you're there. So after 10 go by, identify. You can everything. Properties, how to use them. Whether it requires attunement. So I can be a circlet of blasting.
Ooh.
Kaiden hands it back to Loriman. A circlet of blast. I don't know what a circlet of blasting does, but
Sounds like
I
it goes
assume Kaiden-
boom.
While wearing this, the wearer can use an action to cast Scorching Ray. You have an attack bonus of +5, and it can only so once it's used, it can't be used again until.
Does it
Lorman,
require attunement?
It does not look like it does.
Lorman's gonna go, but you can only attack once. That's my spear. I can attack twice. You guys should use it.
And I have dropped it. You guys have a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, yeah. Yeah, Lorman's gonna offer it to the spellcasters. He's like, I can hit twice with my spear in one attack. He goes, I don't think it'll go with your hat, but it might be good with Archie.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, if Candor doesn't want it.
Tomorrow might get jealous. I better not.
All right, cool. I guess I'll go for it.
I really need the range. I've got vicious mockery. Insult their mother.
All right, I'll take that then. If press party.
I've added it to Archie's inventory.
Heck yeah. Oh, did no one claim the Broom of Flying?
No, it's still most of the stuff's still just hanging out.
All right.
I feel like I'm gonna get really close to my weight limit, so I haven't been like taking any of this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
So,
smart.
That's like a good point. I feel like I'm gonna have to force you guys to start stuff out of here.
We could just, I mean, to make it easy, unless someone wants something specific, Lorman still has over 100 pounds that he can carry.
Mhm.
Jeez.
So he could
Big man.
carry the party inventory for now.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what the unknown Wanda is? Oh, is that the
I
one
thought-
that you guys sold?
Yeah, I thought
Yes.
that's the one we sold.
Okay.
The magic stick.
Yeah.
Why are you making? Oh, there you are, dog.
Cool. What would the group like to do? Oh,
Uh, which room should we go into?
The stairs?
The stairs.
The stairs.
The stairs.
you guys are
Stare.
leaving level 1 behind.
Finally.
Well,
Yep.
to the north.
Wait, which way is the stairs? Is it down?
Yeah, it's down.
Down.
Oh, that
That's
way.
benches.
Oh, okay. This
Oh,
way.
down this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Other
that
way,
way.
Guillermo.
Maybe we don't move to the stairs quite yet because it's gonna teleport you guys, and I'm not
Okay.
Oh,
ready for that. You can go to the stairs. Just let's not flip the map.
I thought the stairs were to
Yeah.
the north.
The eye doesn't know what it's talking about.
Yeah, it's
the
fine.
eye is stupid.
Well, no. So the
Well, what's
eye-
down
Looking at the
there?
ceiling all day.
So you rotated the dude, and when he turned, it's referring to the stairs. That's the like. Yeah,
Oh.
and I was like, oh, I ruined this because I was like, wait, it's saying this. It's referring to the stairs. The stairs are to his left now. Turned around. I am not a very good
Got
visual person unless I'm actually seeing something. So reading this stuff makes no sense to me. But yep, it says look to his left. That's the path that it's. But initially, when you came in, his left would. Sorry that I'm not up on this.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I had to turn my chair to figure out which way was left, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm like, this makes sense. Well, because I was like, wait, no, that north isn't right because I can see all the things that are north, and that is not where it's wanting you to go. Like, wait, that's wrong, and nope, you needed to turn the dude. So would the group continue? So it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. You guys are still level 1. would the group go down to level 2, or would you go back up?
Hmm.
Do you want to catch a breather first, or just go straight down?
Just go straight down. I've had enough of this floor.
Yeah, because
Your-
Skullport is
Your
down there.
wizard friend might want you guys to go up because you did find a and Fly, you can say no if you don't want, but I will speak on your behalf. You guys do have a spell book, and he does need time to go through the spell book.
Mhm.
But Sly, if
Uh,
that's not something Kaiden would be interested in, feel free to point that out. I just want to advocate. If and when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
no, that's okay. Kaiden doesn't have any money, right? Couldn't transcribe any of the spells anyway.
Okay. Fair
He's
enough.
broke.
Yeah, he's pretty broke. I think maybe he can get one level 1 spell if it's a divination, but other than that, it's fine.
Okay. Fair enough. I just wanted to put that out because I know you have different things going on that you need some downtime
Mhm.
sometimes.
We got
I
a
don't know.
good amount in party funds.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that is true.
There's 16 platinum, 83 gold, 95 silver, and 563 copper pieces.
I mean, if you all don't mind.
And there's nothing stopping you guys from selling some of the free stuff that you got if you don't want it. That lady wouldn't know where it came from. You know, when Pedro makes.
We're not letting Guillermo make any more good deals.
Cool. So, all of that in mind, where would we like to go?
Um. hmm.
We want to see who the voices are.
I think it might be goblins.
And if
'Cause-
it is goblins, it'll wind up being a fight. It'll wind up being a fight. That much I'm pretty sure of.
RGG speak Goblin. Does anyone speak Goblin?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
You guys are that party.
But what is down here?
Guillermo, in his impatience, finds a hallway.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
It's just right. This is nothing.
Right? Onwards and downwards?
Down.
All
I
right.
suppose so.
Cool. Let's do a break because I wasn't thinking we'd go down yet. So let's do let us do a 10-minute break so I can figure that out because I didn't prep that as well as I should have.
We finally go down after 8 sessions.
I mean, I
I'm
do,
not
I
ready.
do have I do have it all, but the first bit I want to at least have a chance to read from when I typed it out this morning. All right, so we
I'm
will
sorry, I don't
head-
read the movie.
Oh, you are fine. It's just it's so much to track all these different things because there's 40 rooms in the first floor. Well, and some of the rooms have letters, so there's probably actually
Oh god.
50 rooms and stuff, and then it's the same for
Jeez.
the second floor. There's so many little nuances. So, cool.
Huge
All
map.
right. We'll do a 10-minute break and we will move to floor. We'll be right back if you're watching in Hello, stream. Welcome back. Dungeon of Mad Mage. Alright, we are moving down to level 2. Shit.
Woo!
We made it.
No, I didn't think we were gonna get here for another session or two. The stairs fall deep into the sunless depths of the Undermountain. By the time they level out, you find yourself at a junction. You can hear hammers falling against the wood in the distance as the halls come alive with a guttural language sprinkled with cuss words from various languages: Orcish, Dwarfish, Common. Dozens of voices are packed together in these tight halls, clearly arguing with the sort of zeal you find at a dockside brothel or a town hall meeting. As activate for you guys.
The hallway.
Yeah, it's a hallway.
Diabolical genius.
You zoom in.
Ooh, a trash room.
What more could you want as a player? It gives you all everything you need. Garbage.
Seems like the Jello cube missed a spot.
Yeah, this floor does seem to be a bit more grungy. Immediately noticed that.
Hmm.
The hall continues to the south, or you have the garbage room.
We can hear people. I kind of want to know what the acoustics are, so I'm just going to shout Echo and Infernal and see how long it goes.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
There's also a white square there.
I mean, it could just be a bunch of kobolds digging again. We might not have to fight.
I want to check the trash room.
Oh, that is fascinating.
This
The
guy-
white square of doom.
I'm going to say it's another death tyrant
No.
ready to take us out.
Pretty much.
It's if you see white spots and stuff like that, it will.
Oh, there's a teleporter there.
But you shouldn't have been able to see it.
There's not a
Um,
teleporter there.
Yeah, I
What
got
the
rid of it
teleport?
now. You call out. What are you calling out? An infernal?
Echo.
Oh, just the word echo.
Yes.
And you're trying to like see how long it takes for the echo to return to you. Or
Yeah,
if
sort
somebody
of. I
comes
just
running.
mainly just to see like how echoey this place is.
Um,
Because if we could hear them,
yeah. Roll a perception for me.
great at these sometimes.
I mean, this like whole area that you're in, and like most of what you've seen, is a lot of stone floor, stone ceiling, stone walls, and stuff. So like the echo does carry and kind of bounces back and forth, but you don't think your single cry out of the word echo really made a dent on anything else because there's so much noise coming from around you. It almost sounds as though there might be a market or something like I said, like a brothel town hall meeting. There's just a lot of chatter.
Mm.
You guys can't move any. Paused.
Trash room.
Trash room.
Trash.
Sure.
As you enter this room, you notice that the floor is covered in an array of discarded objects, debris. There are broken pieces of furniture, rusted metal scraps, discarded clothes. The walls are adorned with intricate bas reliefs that depict dwarfs carrying supplies, but most of their faces have been chipped away and replaced with crudely drawn goblin heads in charcoal. And you can hear the sound of banging echoing through the air coming from the tunnel leading.
Dream Climber is going to take out his dagger and replace a goblin with a Goliath. So like the dwarf becomes a goblin, and he's just going to make it like a bald-headed Goliath.
Yeah, you begin carving in a Goliath.
Is there anything amongst all this stuff that isn't completely broken to the point of worthlessness?
You can roll an investigation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a lot of garbage.
Okay.
They're renovating. This is the roll-off dumpster portion.
Well, I can't really find anything here. There is a lot of noise coming up from this way, though. Should we head south or head north?
I mean, I could flip a coin, and then
Sure.
we can go the opposite direction. So head is north, tails is south. I've got heads, so north is what the coin says.
North
Okay.
it is.
So let's go south. I mean, just kidding.
All right, we're going south. I figured.
The garbage room.
She's gonna end up leaving you.
Oh, Hollister, stay. I love you.
Hollis.
You're gonna
Hollis.
Hollis.
Hollister is the
Yeah,
creepy one.
Hollister's the one that's Because don't revenants have a thing where they want? Am I making that up?
I think
Maybe?
yeah.
Yep.
Like the general
Vengeful
direction.
tracker. They know the distance to and direction of creature against which it. Even if they're on different.
Oh wow.
Man, these guys are persistent, huh?
As you guys are going, you do see slightly because there are like pillars, but you are able to make out to the east. It does look like there are tents and things set up. You would not be able to see the goblins. They are inside of the tent, but you do see various tents that are set up.
Guillermo,
Wanna take a
just like
closer
home.
look? I mean, it looks like a tent of some kind, but I don't know. Those stupid pillars are in the way. I'm going to take a closer look.
You still hear
Yes,
the
Keith.
hammering coming from the north. You hear lots of voices. It sounds as though people might be haggling for prices and things as you all approach and various tents that are set up.
Are some people speaking common?
Yeah, you're hearing all languages being spoken.
Okay.
I mean, Goblin is probably the most prevalent, so like you're definitely probably hearing languages you don't know, but common is it.
It's a market.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second to Yeah, so you enter into this massive chamber that has an impressive 60-foot high ceiling, held up by 2 rows of sturdy stone pillars. The room is bustling with activity as you see 8 vendor stalls set up in the middle. Each stall looks to have 2 goblin workers who are trying to sell their wares. You also see that there are what looks to be 6 guards standing in pairs at the exit. You can see a variety of items for sale, rusty weapons, moldy food, tattered clothing. In the north corner of the room, you notice that there's a
Definitely see it.
never mind. But that is what you see.
You don't suppose that Holith is going to attract any unwanted attention to you?
As long as he behaves himself, I don't see why he would.
Well,
Does anyone have any makeup? You can doll my face up if you must.
Do I have? Let me look. I do not.
Ah, such a shame, but I am quite handsome. Not as handsome as Irma.
Here, we make you a mask real quick if you want.
I can pull up my hood if you think that would be best.
I'm gonna look at his whole deal. I don't think the hood's gonna help, but you know what? He can try.
Crazy ugly, bro.
I mean, at least he's wearing clothes now.
Dream Climber, seeing all the trading going on, is going to go to the nearest tent.
Okay.
And then he's going to turn down the bot.
He's gonna do what?
The
bot's loud.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have the bot playing music?
He's playing crowd noises.
No, that's not the bot.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wasn't
no,
it?
that's Foundry.
that's Foundry.
Oh, I didn't know Foundry could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was playing anything, to be honest. Because I have my web browser permanently muted.
If you go to the playlist section,
Oh my gosh,
And-
Alexa is talking to me
volume
now.
control, you can lower the
Alexa, shut
ambient
up.
volume.
I got it.
Oh my gosh,
He's gonna
Alexa,
go.
stop.
Alexa, calm it down.
I don't know what she was doing, and I hope she didn't take bot as cop. That could be really scary.
Alexa, buy premium bird feed.
Hey asshole, she can't hear you. Only I can.
Hey.
That's what makes it funnier.
He has headphones on.
Okay. You go to the first one. And you see inside 2 goblins. One of them is looking like she is selling adventuring gear, and she's going on and on like in very broken common about how you know how ordinary these are, but they're still really good quality. Really good quality.
Dream Climber's gonna look at it a little bit, and he's gonna take out the scimitar he found.
Okay.
Down in the bottom of the, and he goes, "How much?" And he's gonna talk really slow in common, like you would do if you were racist to a foreigner.
Oh my god.
That's
Laurelman's
exactly
racist.
what that is. For everyone out there, when you just talk slow, that's all that is.
Yeah.
I don't even
Did
know
you
what
get
I'm looking
ladder
for
every
right now because you have completely derailed me.
I'm
This is
selling them
for-
the scimitar.
I know what you're doing. I don't know what I was looking for. you or you, Ricky. That's all there is to it. Okay, not that. Oh. She looks. I'm not. Buy from me, not sell. No.
I don't need. And he just looks at the regular adventuring gear. He's like, "Whoa, well, hold on.
I give you
Do
3
we need-
gold.
3 gold? It is a scimitar. It is worth 25 gold.
You really think Dream Climber knows its value?
You think the goblin does?
I think the goblin knows that it's trying to undersell you. I buy for 5 gold.
Dream Climber is going to loom over the goblin. 15 gold.
Roll intimidation.
Archie's gonna look over at the guards in concern.
21.
Sorry.
Okay, 15.
And Dream Climber will hand it over, take the gold, wink at Kaiden, and go, "We're gonna get you all them spells, buddy."
My thanks. Kaiden is going to ritual cast Detect Magic, see if he can pick up on any special goodies.
Why'd that guy run off? What are you doing?
Nope.
I didn't want him there anymore. Move it on. You scared him.
I want to look for any. Are there any of these tents selling like weapons, like specifically weapons?
Can I find more daggers?
You guys, yeah, give me one.
Sure. Yeah.
That one there's got a
So-
scimitar.
Yeah, that one has a scimitar. So this is going to the one that you were just at is going to be carrying just adventuring gear at it. This was the part I wasn't exactly ready for. I
Prepared
found
for.
this right at the prepping. This tent here, Pedro, that you were at, you can see that it looks like it's carrying various weapons.
Okay. I'm actually gonna approach. Like, I'll greet the person next to me with like a sort of like a wave and a nod, but I'm mainly here to look at the weapons.
Okay. And I need you to give me just 1 second because I need to.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready to get that, but we'll go with Pedro and then say it's been. What are you looking for, Pedro? Did you move
Weapons.
to a new? Okay, so this one is weapons. Are you moving over to this other one now?
Oh, I thought you were saying this one was selling weapons.
No, I thought I pinged this one. It's this one here.
Okay. Yeah.
You can
so
see
then-
very poorly written in common. It is Felix's Fighting Funsies. Shop. There's like a wooden sign that has that kind of scrawled into it.
Which one of you is Felix?
You see one that's just like sitting and kind of like spaced off in the distance, and then the other one that seems to be like checking everything. And hey, Felix, I'm here to help you. Do not buy from Opal. Opal, no. You want to buy from Felix. He points to where Lorman had just sold his scimitar.
Okay.
She fell real expensive. Not special. Felix is special.
Okay. Well, Felix, I'm looking for a special sword of some kind, if you happen to have any special swords. You see, I'm a very skilled swordsman, of course, and I only take the best kinds of swords.
I see. Yes. I can get you anything, but let me see what I have. Are you thinking big sword, little sword?
Curved sword. Something like these. And then he kind of pulls out his scimitars just for reference, kind of gives it a little fancy spin before like putting them away again.
Friend sold scimitar to Opal bad. If she sells scimitar for lots of gold, 125. See, she bad. Ordinary.
But you've got a special sword, right?
You hear Hollis say, "I have a special sword too."
Archie will whack Hollis.
Hollis, shush.
It's curved. I can't
Hollis,
breathe.
we've seen your sword. It's
What
not
the
impressive.
fuck?
Oh, God.
Welcome to Dungeons of the Mad Mage. It's curved.
Yes, I see this very special 50 gold. He pulls out a scimitar.
Could I examine it? I promise I won't run away, of course. I'm a man of morals and principles.
Yeah, you see he kind of steps out from the tent and he locks eyes with the guards to the south, and he gives you a nod. Yes, you can see.
Thank you, my friend. And then he'll carefully take the scimitar from him and just examine it.
Very special, not ordinary. Very special. Unexpected.
Can I examine it to see how totally special it is?
Yeah. What are you specifically trying to look for?
Well, I'm trying to identify, like, well, I mean, not literally like in the context of the spell identify, but like I'm trying to find like an exquisite quality scimitar of some kind, potentially like better than the average scimitar, like a +1 weapon of some kind or something, or a scimitar that does something special.
So without like actually doing anything, there's nothing that you can roll for that, but if you want to roll to see if you feel that this looks nicer than like maybe the scimitar that you have, you certainly can roll
Sure.
an investigation on it.
Okay. That ain't going nowhere.
I mean, all depends on how the DM is gonna tell you what you see. It is exceptionally sharp, and it does like. How old would you say your scimitars are? Like, what kind of condition would you describe yours to be? I think that's relevant.
So Guillermo's scimitars, they're a little worn out because he has been using them for a while, but he does keep them like sharp. They're tarnished, like they've lost like some of their like luster, but they're still like he keeps them
Okay.
razor sharp because he has to, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But
So this scimitar looks like, so in my experience, I worked up on a mountain in California, and people would buy a bunch of ski gear and stuff, and then they would ditch it at the um, you know, thrift shops and things up there, and like they were super nice, but like not used at all. Really, it looks like that. It looks like a new sword to you, new scimitar rather.
hmm. Okay. And you said this was how much again?
50.
Hmm. Okay.
It's very
okay.
special.
Right, right. I can see.
He leans forward towards you, and gives a whisper, and he says, "Magical."
Hmm. Okay. Magical, eh? Uh, and Guillermo just kind of like holds it, like he grabs it by the handle fully, like kind of wraps his hand around it, like brings his hand along like the side of the blade and whatnot, and just kind of focuses on it for a minute, um, and then gives it back.
You interested? Things sell
You cut
fast.
out. You said you interested?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't speak common like normally, so I'm very broken.
No. Like it
Yeah.
just you cut out for a second there, but
Yeah. If he
Gamer
wants to
just
know
kind
if you're
of
interested.
oh well, Gamer just kind of rubs his chin and kind of scrunches his face a little bit. Maybe not at this exact moment, but I might change my mind before I leave. I might wind up needing to spend my money elsewhere as well, but we shall see. We shall see. But I like you, Felix. You seem like a pretty good guy. But I will definitely come back.
Hey, I have to make lots of sales, keep boss happy.
Right.
He's not
You
nice.
do that.
Yeah, he's not nice if I don't sell.
Well, I hope you sell lots of swords, my friend. And then
Scimitar.
Guillermo's gonna go. Yes, lots of scimitars too. And then he walks away.
Kaiden, remind me what is the range for detect magic?
30 feet.
Five, 10. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. You do pick coming from this tent over here. You do get a sense of enchantment is what I'm going to go with without coming from it, and abjuration.
Sweet. Kaiden will go for a short wander just so he can get within range of the other stalls he might have missed without going up to
Okay.
just to
and
see,
then
be thorough.
this one here, you would also pick up magic. They're selling potions, so probably lots of different things that you pick up on that. So I'm not gonna try to guess at everything. I mean, you're definitely gonna pick up probably abjuration for sure.
Gotcha.
Maybe enchantment also. That might be it. You're picking up.
Sweet.
Cool.
Kaiden's going to look back to...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go.
Go. You
Oh.
go first.
Kaiden's gonna look back to the party. These two stalls over here seem like they'd be much more worth our time if we were to look for anything here.
Hmm. All right, let's give it a shot.
I want to chat up the guard. I want to see if he's chatty or not.
And then Kaiden, you said you're gonna are you gonna cast it again to get the other shops?
Detect magic lasts for 10 minutes. So
Oh, right.
just
You can.
for a short wander. Yeah.
Got it. It takes 10 minutes to cast and then it lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
As you wander around, this first tent, I don't know like exactly what you would pick up, but they seem to be selling like magical enchantments. Just as you kind of spend some time and like looking over their signs and things, that's what you kind of from the other shops.
Gotcha.
Cool. Kaiden, you're gonna try to talk to the guard.
Can
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Candor. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What are you gonna say to the guard?
Like, y'all here every day? Is this like a weekend thing?
The guard is just going to hand you a very crudely drawn flyer that calls it the Goblin Bazaar. And it does look like they are set up pretty frequently. It looks like maybe 1 or 2 days off, but it is typically running.
Like a map on the back with what the different stalls are.
Nope, it's just like a here this is type of thing, like, come to the Goblin Bazaar.
Come to the county rodeo. It'll be fun. And then doesn't tell you anything about it. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Bale,
ask-
Rad.
From Reddit like this. It's just,
Aw, that's
come
so
and buy
cute.
stuff. I love Google
Okay,
and Reddit people.
Okay, I want to know which tent has the food and the booze.
Okay. The food tent is this one here. Is Zonk's Zany Zestield, and you see that Zonk is selling various rations.
And then
Maybe even some spider jerky.
I'm gonna point to Hollis and be like, he's not gonna be a problem, right? I mean, it says no mind flayers or beholders, and he's not one of those, so he should be fine, right?
The goblin looks at Hollith and he goes, he human, he fine.
Oh, okay. Hollis, you can take down your hood. You're fine.
He saw my
Just-
handsomeness.
Yep. Here, let's go get some food for you, buddy. I don't think you need it, but let's go check it out.
Strangely enough, I have not felt hunger since everything has begun. Well, I lied. The only hunger and thirst that I feel is to rid the world of my former party. I sense that one may be near.
Oh, really? Which direction?
He points towards.
Okay, east. Well, we can check that out in a second. I'm sure we'll probably go that way.
Enjoy
soon.
the festivities. I appreciate that you all let me go, so I'm willing to indulge with you all here. All right. Pedro, or actually, Archie, is there anything you would be wanting to check out or do?
Probably not. Nah, I'd just be keeping an eye on Guillermo, make sure he doesn't get in trouble.
Okay, fair enough. You keep a close watch.
Someone's
Bad
got to keep
job.
him on a leash.
Anything for Dream Climber that you would want to do?
He is gonna just help check out the magic items because he's an expert at that thing with all his
Okay.
magic weapons.
Okay, so that's we got a lot of people there. So let's take care of some food and then we'll take care of some magic. So at the Zonk's food place, you can see on one table with a very like crude sign, you see that there are discount rations. They are 5 silver each. You also see that there are some what's labeled as fresh rations and then wild rations. The fresh are 15. The wild rations are 4 gold, and you can see several of the people. I know I'm not moving the tokens, but there are people shuffling in and out. That just seems like a lot of effort to actually on the virtual table. It seems as though the wild rations looks like his bestseller, and Zonk proudly stands by that. He motions this whole section of the table was filled. Want some wild rations? He seems to speak common a bit more better than the other goblins you've come into contact with.
What's in them? Like how wild are we talking?
I didn't know there was a table. Hold on.
They're
These
fucking
rations really
bro.
wild. They crazy at parties.
Yep. Bring the red cello cups.
I have no idea what table this person is. Does anyone know what the wild ration table is?
Um,
Let me
I
Google
think it
that.
might be a random like chance thing.
What book that exists?
It isn't like at the end of the book you're looking at.
No, I'm looking at a Reddit post that they made up the shops. I didn't think you guys were coming here, so I didn't pay a super amount of detail.
Sensible.
Bunch of wild magic.
Well, and I
people who
honestly
Google it.
only just found at like 12:30. I found a Reddit for this, and I was like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna save the link because they're probably next week. All right, let me see if so. Roll. We'll come back to you.
Okay. Gotta complicate everything, and I'm not even trying.
Oh, why don't I just use? I got this. I got what I'm gonna do. ChatGPT can totally handle that, right?
Probably. I don't think it understand rations, so like wild
No,
food
it
stuff.
does really. Yeah, it does. It's creating a whole list of animals.
It
Okay,
is?
cool. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Go
I
chat, I suppose.
I have ChatGPT pretty well trained with all my random questions. Okay, Heather, roll me a D100.
Okay, D100.
No, it doesn't mean I'm gonna know what the fuck any of this is, but
Okay.
49.
49.
I do know what that is. Some of them wild falcon, and I have also have a raccoon and goose and turkey.
Ooh. Turkey.
Surprised you
Fine,
managed to get
yeah.
that stuff down here.
Leans over and goes, "Where do you get birds in a dungeon?"
I trade with people. Why I speak so better than everyone else. Lots of trade.
Wild goose, raccoon, and turkey. That actually sounds kind of good.
I'll let you decide. Let's go to our magic table. I will not remember what they are, so you remember what you're gonna pick. Our group here, the Jitters, Janky Jewelry is the name of the shop that you are at. And Jitter is selling some magical jewelry. Welcome in. Welcome. How can I help? Do you need power? Do you need see in the dark? Health?
Ooh, see in the dark. I mean, that would be pretty convenient. How about, do you have any pieces of jewelry that make me feel safer?
Yes, I do. This ring here.
I would like to kind of, motion for, Kaiden to kind of lean over and, like, look at the ring and stuff that the goblin's putting on display.
But-
Do you feel anything? Do you see anything with your special eyes?
So I will say I'll let you do this one check, and then that will probably be down because you did move around to see if you got senses from other areas. But I am fine with.
Yep.
You are picking up that it seems illusionary. I'm gonna go with, and I might be getting these schools of magic completely wrong, but they are what seems to make sense to me based on what this stuff is. Doing my best.
Yeah, no worries. Is this the ring you wanted me to have a look at? I can, if you don't mind, of course, I'll look at, was it Jitters?
Jitters, yeah. Jitters talks in a very jittery voice.
If you don't mind me having a look at this.
My magic?
Basically. Yep, Jitters does that same thing where they step forward, lock eyes with the guards, and in fact, because the stuff is smaller, locks eyes with both sets as best as they can, and kind of keeps a close watch on you as well.
Kaiden is going to take the time to identify. 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes.
He'll hold his the ring in one hand and one of his cards in the other, and kind of just hover it over the ring. So if anyone else wants to do anything,
What happens if you get interrupted?
I won't be able to finish this if I
Okay.
get.
So after about 3 minutes, Jittery gets very jittery and begins to, no, too long. You hold it too long. Ring, open your hand.
I merely wanted to ascertain what magic was behind this. Do you happen to know what it is?
Of projection. You only had to ask.
And what does this projection ring do?
It makes a duplicate of yourself.
Aligns with what I saw for Guillermo. I didn't get the chance to fully look at the ring properly, but kind of along the same lines as what I detected.
Well, I mean, that does sound pretty good. You know, a duplicate of me? Extra awesome? How much
Perhaps
is
this
this
is
for
a
this
bad
ring?
idea.
Bad idea. No. Pshaw. How much is the ring?
100 gold.
Ooh. He's gonna look over towards the rest of the group. Do I have permission to dip into the group funds for this?
I suppose that's reasonable.
Yep.
I'll avoid another crack attack.
Hmm. Potentially, yes. So, and this is just an above board question because I always get this wrong every single time. Money conversion. Is it like 1 platinum piece is 10 gold pieces?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, Guillermo's gonna take 10 platinum pieces and then offer them to the goblin.
Oh, see. The goblin exchanges the 10 gold for the ring. Well, the 10 platinum. Sorry, 10 platinum for the ring.
And then immediately Guillermo goes and slips the ring onto his finger.
Congratulations, you're cursed. Do
That
it
is
again.
that is very much on brand for Guillermo.
So, Pedro, do you want to find out when you try to use it what happens, or do you want to just drop it into your chat?
Sure, you can just drop it in.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to be surprised. Actually,
Ribbit.
no, I'm gonna wait because you wouldn't know until you know. I don't want it to.
Sure. I mean, he's already wearing it. He's
Yeah.
He's
You're not cursed. I will say that much to you. You're not cursed.
I mean, it would be pretty fucking funny if I was, but I'll go with it no matter what.
Okay.
And then he kind of just like after putting on the ring, he kind of shows it off a little bit. How it looks on his hand. I like it. Thank you.
Finger immediately Just kidding.
Damn gold-plated bullshit.
All right, what jerky have we settled on?
I'm gonna take 2 goose, 2 turkey, and a raccoon because why not? It's been cooked, so there's no rabies.
Okay. So
That is 20 gold.
yeah, 20.
Let me put that in my inventory.
Anywhere else that we want to go? I will give you an idea of what's at each shop. Now I'm here. So here is where enchantments are being added. Jerky one is here. Opal and her overpriced weapons are here. Felix is Opal and her overpriced adventuring gear is here. Felix and his fighting funsies weapons are here. Have Jittery here. Have Kathy's curious consumables. Whoever made this probably used. Up here we have Crunk's clever concoction with a K. And then we have
Let's regroup with Candor and the dead one. I wonder if they found anything.
Sounds good to me. Haydn will go into his pack, grab the spell, start.
You're cutting out for
As
me,
there were.
Sly.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're cutting out a lot.
Kaiden's gonna grab the spell book out of his backpack and start reading it as they're walking.
As you read through, and you're gonna spend at least about 5 minutes or so thumbing through.
Yep.
You find that the spell book that you guys found contains light, burning hands, comprehend languages, dark vision, dispel magic, false life, feign death, gust of wind, invisibility, lightning bolt.
Damn, that is quite the selection.
is there anything else? You go and you meet up with Candor and his selection of dead things.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I'm pretty sure that's what Pedro said.
I know, but still.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, well, that's what I thought you said. My apologies. I was wrong.
No, I said Candor and the dead one,
Oh,
meaning like
well,
Hollister
okay. See,
or Holler.
we have all kinds of
Oh.
dead things. It was completely accurate. As you guys are there, you do see that the shop up here oh no, this one is beginning to pack up. It looks like he's down to his last concoction, and is starting to close up his shop. Anything that the group would like to do? Area or
The item enhancements and stuff like that they said they were being advertised up here sounds interesting, but at
Okay.
the same time, I kind of also want to follow Hollith and see where he leads us with this whole revenge plot thing. I kind of want to see him kill another person.
he is beginning to get a bit impatient, but like he feels like he owes you all a bit because not only did you free him, but you led him right to his first party member that he killed.
Yep, did that totally on purpose.
Guillermo's gonna lean over and kind of like poke him a little bit to get his attention.
Oh,
You can poke all you want.
Stop being so damn weird. But question. How close are we to your next target?
My senses say very close. I think in where that hallway leads.
You mean the hallway that we passed? The one behind the
He points. And he
the
is
jewelry
pointing,
shop?
yeah. Yep. There. I think that is where I need to be headed. That direction.
You're not going to jump them right away, right? Because if there's a bunch of people in there, I would hope you at least can control yourself for just a moment.
It will be hard, but I apologize for how I acted. I don't know what overcame me. I just couldn't stop myself. I apologize.
No. I mean, you did what you did. I'm not asking for no apologies or anything. I thought it was kind of crazy, but
You liked it, like the crazy.
You're making this a lot harder to sympathize with you. But
Just
should
say
there...
you liked the view.
Guillermo just like kind of just like stares at him for a little while, like.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what overcame me.
Right. He's going to very slowly look over towards the rest of the party. Should we follow him? I mean, how badly do we want to see this happen?
I mean, let's be real. If they were willing to screw him over, if we come across him, we probably don't want to deal with him either.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but I don't think this guy is going to stop until they're down and out. So I kind of want to see it through just for dramatic effect. I think it could make for a good story later.
Sing it one of your songs.
We are being watched.
Yeah.
True.
Look around.
maybe we. No. But potentially. No. No. Never
What are
mind.
you thinking?
I mean, say
It could potentially get us in trouble. So I mean, I'll put that one back in the proverbial pocket for now.
oh,
Sure,
Yeah,
either
like I
way,
said.
it'll be entertaining.
yeah.
Maybe. Oh,
Holy shit! Some hobgoblins just ran by.
How did you guys see those? I moved those in the dark. Oh my gosh. They
Follow
have
him.
no
Move it
bearing
quickly.
on anything. Ignore.
Oh,
I am getting ready for future things.
okay, then Hollis, lead the way.
Oh,
I do not see anything better to do. Just that.
Oh boy. Chaos.
Chaos is a letter. Excuse me.
All right. He sends the group in this direction here. He sorry, I couldn't see.
Mm.
Yeah, so as you enter this room, the flickering of the torches in their iron brackets provide dim light that barely illuminates the corners. You can see 4 massive bugbears are standing at attention in the shadows. You can watch over the room, ready for violence, but clearly not pining for it. In the center of the room, oh, that's not. Hold on. It went to describing the vendors, which makes no sense. Okay. Oh. So that person didn't do this right. Okay. At the north of the room, a handsome man with a golden circlet on his brow, reclining on a mound of cushions, nonchalantly eating an apple. Surrounding him are what look to be 10 goblin lackeys, lounging on moldy cushions. It's clear that this human is the leader of this group here. In the south, you see a chained male dwarf wearing leather armor. His copper orange hair is still present, but his beard has been shaven off. He is gagged and appears to be a prisoner. He also looks unconscious.
Mm.
Ooh.
Hello.
ooh.
I'm gonna whisper to Hollis and point to like each one of them. So which one is it? That way we know how to negotiate this.
Hollis points down at the clean shaven dwarf down at the south.
That's exactly what I was hoping for.
The ultimate dwarven dishonor. Being forcefully shaven.
Dwarves like pride themselves on their beards, right?
As the group moves in, the
I would say so.
bugbears do stay like they are already standing at attention, but they let out a guttural yell at the group. Get us to
Oh, lovely.
Ooh.
Let's see if we can do this without having to murder a bunch of goblins.
Eh,
apparently it's too late.
Yeah.
it's too late.
But that is fireball worthy up there. Just saying.
I wish I had it. I'm so gutted.
All right, so you see as you begin moving in that the bugbears look as though they are ready to attack if push comes to shove. Titan, what would you like to do?
Seeing, looking at the rest of the party, they don't look as aggressive. Kind of to walk forward. Oh, we mean no harm. We've simply come to talk. I didn't realize we would be met with such animosity here.
You see as the human sitting on the cushions, he kind of motions his hand up for a moment and he says, "You're just here to talk. But why are you here? Talk."
To merely negotiate. We have a friend here who's looking for a quarry. That dwarf, the south. To what significance is he to you?
Is a prisoner of ours.
And
Is
what
of
crime did he
no-
commit?
No real significance. He stole what was not his.
We have it on good authority he's also killed.
You're cutting out some more.
Oh,
I'm sure that
okay.
he has killed. He stole from us as our grievance.
And in that we share grievances. We also wished. Well, perhaps I'm not the best at explaining all of this. Guillermo, Lorman, Tandor, Archie, do you wish to explain?
I could perhaps give it a go.
All right.
So-
Guillermo, it's your turn.
So Guillermo kind of like pops his collar a little bit, adjusts his clothes just to make himself a little extra fancy looking, fluffs his hair. So as it would be, our friend here, this very crusty looking fellow, he is on what we would call a bit of a revenge quest. And, well, the target of his ire would be none other than that ugly, shaven dwarf. And, well, he would really like to kill that dwarf, I believe. So, perhaps we could negotiate something? You know, we let this man do what he needs to do, and we get rid of someone who's troubled you.
I see. You want to kill him.
I mean, specifically, he wants to kill him.
Hollis kind of gives like a really what he thinks is a pretty slick smile, but it's creepy. Towards the human that's sitting on the cushions. Maybe watch.
Sure.
This guy likes to watch.
I guess it's
Fucking
I guess it's
bugbear.
not necessarily my place to ask, but what did he steal from you that warranted the removal of his beard?
Doesn't matter if someone steals from you; they've stolen from you.
Well, I mean, no, but suppose I was to make this into some sort of story and then, pen it in a book of some kind and then sell it to lots and lots of people. I just want to get the story straight, right?
You
Yeah, I
stole
think
my
it was all mixed
sandwich.
The sandwich?
Your sandwich.
The
Stealing is
death penalty
stealing.
it is.
Yep.
What a bastard he is, stealing your sandwich. And then Guillermo goes ahead and turns around and kind of wags his finger disapprovingly at the chained up dwarf.
The chained up unconscious dwarf.
Yeah, oh. Well, he didn't realize he was unconscious until he turned around and
Yeah.
saw that he was unconscious. And then he's like, oh, well, he's not even looking, so it's lost the effect. So, you just want to watch then?
Say he's going to kill him. That seems entertaining. Sure.
I guess that's your cue, Holith.
Go get
Is
him,
there
buddy.
anybody? The bugbears are just standing at attention. Is there anybody else who wants to do, say, or add anything?
Nope. I mean, Halt is getting what he wants, so why intervene?
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. So, he would have introduced himself. So Yak is his name. He orders the bugbear that's closest to the dwarf to unchain him. And he does. You see Holith springs forward and he gives like a little slap, like to make sure that he's awake. And dwarf that's laying on the ground now, released, he recoils at the sight of Holith. Holith, he chokes out, and Holith grins. You can see he still has that eyeball that's dangling. It's me, Copper. You thought you could cheat me not once but twice. There won't be a third. And you see as Holith moves forward, and the dwarf is like struggling, trying to get himself up and out. He begins calling for help, pleading towards the group. Help! Help! Please! 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 He calls towards the goblins. But of course, there's no help from the goblins. As he's pleading, is there anything any of you would?
How dare you steal a sandwich?
For shame!
Down
The
here,
nerve
no
of you!
food?
You do hear Yak say, I thought shaving his beard was punishment enough, but this is far more entertaining. And with no help coming, you see as he continues crying out with his last breath, begging for help. You see as the cold hands of Holith wrap around his throat, and you hear the dwarf Copper. He's crying out to the gods for mercy. Dumathoin, forgive me for my... And that's it. His prayer is reduced to a strained gurgle as Holith embraces him one last time. It's slow and it's loud. You see the dwarf's eyes bug out as Holith chokes away the last drop of life and light from Copper Stormforge's eyes, and bones dance beneath Hollis' fingers, cracking like the first thunder of spring. Hollis then says, well, 2 down, 2 to go.
Well,
He drops the dwarf with a clink to the ground.
that was a lot more morbid than I thought it was going to be.
I know when I read it this morning, I was like, damn. It just gets worse.
And I don't know how to feel about that one, actually.
I made you
We may need to go and just take a minute.
Yeah.
Holotha approaches and he pats Guillermo on the back. Didn't mean to leave you speechless, Tower.
Oh my god.
Guillermo immediately steps backwards.
Ugh.
Ah.
He
Pick
holds
it up.
out his dangling eye and gives a wink.
So, Mr. Lord Man, whoever you are, I hope you enjoyed that. I did not.
Please clean up after yourself. Not just leave that.
But I mean, he's your prisoner.
Did not kill him. We were going to release him.
Ah. Mm. Holith, you killed him.
Why can't you just do the thing and make the blood go away?
I mean,
think they mean more clean up the body rather than clean up blood.
If you drag the body to the hall, the oozes will take care of the rest.
The hall we came from, or
We put it with the trash. Yes.
oh,
Any hall, the oozes are constantly moving around.
here. So how about this? I have this dice. We roll it, and the one who rolls the lowest drags the body.
I'll drag it.
I was going to try to make it fair.
I don't care. We've dealt with dead things before.
I mean, who's excited about dragging a body?
It's a dwarf. It can't be that. He can't be that heavy.
I mean, it's less about him being a dwarf and more about being the corpse of a dwarf.
You're murdering all those not vampires.
The not vampires. Whatever.
You
Alright,
get the dwarf and begin dragging its body.
Yep. Back to the hallway with you.
Wait, are you gonna go to the hallway that you all came in from, or a different hallway?
I'm bringing it to the trash pile.
Okay, yeah, I'll just give a token and we'll say you did that.
Cool.
What is everybody else doing while Archie is dragging bodies?
I guess Guillermo will
Well, you're
use
probably
press
carrying it.
to clean up some of the blood.
Okay, you clean up some of the blood.
Prestidigitation.
Seeing the apple cut and make.
What?
Oh, did I cut out again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Seeing the apple that Kaiden will press the smell of apples where the dwarf was.
The bugbears look very pleased by the more pleasant smell. They go back to standing at detention, waiting for Yek's command. As you all finish up that, you do hear in the hall I lost Archie. Oh,
No, I'm down over by trash pit.
yeah, you moved yourself to the trash pit. I mean, I would assume the group would stay relatively where you are. So as you guys are wrapping up with that, do you hear like this thunderous noise that seems to completely zoom the hall where the bazaar is taking place, or the goblin market. And you see as hobgoblins approach, and you see like all the goblins and people who are in here, like they all like completely kind of freeze. A crowd forms, and as these two hobgoblins march in, you can see that they also are carrying with them a like what looks like a banner. It looks as though they have flyers as well. You can see on the banner that it looks like a bloody handprint inside of a yellow hollowed triangle on the yellow hollow triangle, and the sergeant seems to be shouting a very like guttural sounding word. It is in goblin, so unfortunately none of you understand, but it is very clear that like you take a look, you can see is covered in what looks like old battled scars. You do see that approaching a short distance behind, it looks like there are 6 other hobgoblins that fall in formation as they approach. And he begins to kind of call out, and it's clear to you that he is looking to recruit. He does speak, he begins to speak in very broken common, and he says, "The vile drow of House Avendar wage unfiltered war against the peace-loving hobgoblins of the Legion of Azrak, who claimed the ruins of Storm Cauldro as their home years ago. Warlord Azrak has issued a call to arms, promising glory and gold to those that aid the Legion, regardless of race."
I do like the sound of that. But what makes the drow so vile?
I mean, they're drow. What do you expect?
True, true.
Heather, you love drow.
I mean-
Don't be like that. Sereth is so disappointed right now.
I am not playing a shoddy. I don't have to simp for him today.
What was the drow's name again?
Seraph? Or
Sarah.
Avendar?
House of Arvindar is what we're talking about here.
Ah,
Hmm.
Hobgoblins.
Let me change that setting.
I mean, it may be worth hearing them out, I suppose, but who knows?
I do like the
Hey.
sound of gold.
Yeah.
Gold and glory.
You do see as they
Yes,
continue
they're
marching
drow.
through, and they do go down to the room that you all were out delivering the same message to those. Well,
we should go take a look.
I'd like to.
I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt.
Let's give it a look.
I'll let you all
Oh,
move.
sorry.
It's fine. I guess I kind
Oh my goodness. What's going on?
Yeah, so you come in and here they are very clearly just speaking goblin. And I mean it's the same thing. You can definitely tell that the captain is here to recruit. what would the group like to do?
I would like to
Hmm.
push Guillermo to the front.
Guillermo's very slowly kind of like being forcefully shuffled towards the front. And then once he gets in front of fucking zombie shithead over here, he kind of just looks over towards the hobgoblins and kind of just like awkwardly waves at them like, hello.
You answering the call to join.
I mean, the call is a very tempting one. Tell me, what are your biggest qualms with the House of Rindar? Why do you fight them so?
Give me one
No.
second.
For funsies.
We have been under attack by the drow that lived there, and we do not appreciate it. They steal our supplies. They kill our people.
The drow, what color eyes do they have?
I have no idea what color eyes the drow have.
Well, there's the blue-eyed drow that are actually like nice.
Kinda good. Yeah.
Yeah. Then they follow that one blue-eyed drow lady with the complicated name, and then there's the Lolthsworn drow, which all have like orangish, reddish, yellowish eyes.
What do you all wish to say to hobgoblins?
Oh, um, do you take conscripts? I guess. We're not necessarily like soldiers of fortune or anything like that. We're actually a traveling troupe. I am a bard, you see, a teller of tales, singer of songs, a slinger of swords, all that fancy stuff as well. This is my merry band.
We accept all who feel called.
What is the pay like? Do we get to keep the money that we loot and pillage?
We are not concerned about being gold. Be concerned about having people able to fight.
Mm,
You need supplies.
and Guillermo slowly kind of turns around towards the group. It's
We
like,
can offer a safe passage so you can get to Storm Colder.
which is your people's home, right?
Yes, but you do have to get there.
Right, right. Um, I mean, having safe passage all the way there, that is pretty useful to have. But it is
Ooh.
kind of an investment. Guys, what do you think? Should we do it, or...
I guess it depends where Stormcolder is. I mean, if it's on this floor, we have to travel this floor anyways to find the next one and hopefully get the skull port.
Right. Where is it located, this Stormcolder?
It is located on floor 3.
Hmm.
Ah, lovely. We were going to head our way there anyways.
I think they would be good allies to have.
I mean, strong allies too. I mean, look at them. All big and big, carrying big hammers that we do not want to get hit with. No, no.
You answer the call.
Do we answer the call?
Mormon, pardon?
Hmm?
Or
Yeah, I would prefer to be paid in gold, but getting a free ride to the next floor sounds just as nice.
All right. You see, as the captain takes from one of the packs, he's handed from one of the other hobgoblins a little stone that is painted with a bloody handprint on it.
I guess we answer the call, yes. Is there a contract we have to sign or something?
It is your word is your contract, is it not?
Yes.
Then there's no need.
Okay.
You can travel with us. The journey is long. It will take 4 days, and we will begin it in the morning, or you can travel on your own.
Hmm. Should we go on our own? I mean, it would give us the freedom to kind of look around and see what else we could find down here.
Hmm.
Traveling with a group might make it a bit easier on this floor, though.
Right, but I mean, they're going to want us to get from point A to point B.
Hollis whispers that he's out.
We could backtrack after we help them.
Hmm.
That is a pretty fair point. Okay, fine. Yes, let's do it like that then. We'll follow you. You said you'll be leaving in the morning.
Yes. Shall we meet here at the bazaar in the morning?
Mm, sure. Yes.
Right, we shall see you then.
We shall see you then.
Your oath is your word. We take that very seriously. Not take that lightly.
No, no, we do not plan to. What worth are we if not, shit, I'm getting that wrong. We are worth nothing if not our words. Wait, well, that's wrong too. I'll get back to you later on that one.
You see as they stand at attention and they begin to march out, it looks like they are still on the look for anyone else to join. Anything else the group?
Do we want to see what else we can find on this level before we turn it in? See if we can find somewhere to hold up for tonight.
Yeah. I think that would be a pretty good idea to look around and see, maybe like identify where we could lay down to rest before like trying to make any moves to any other parts of this like floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As the group leaves, and once you have like actually have left, you have a couple of the goblins. They like you kind of catch them out of the corner of your eye, kind of like sneaking out, and like they approach the group very hushed, and as they do, they begin to plead with the group regarding Yuck. And they say we cannot we can't keep with him anymore. Please, we must be able to do something. Too he's too full of himself, and he's not taking care of the rest of us. His change to appearance has changed him. They speak it in very broken common.
His change to appearance, you say?
He's very different.
Which one is Yek again?
Human.
The human.
Hmm.
I think it was the one with the circlet.
What did he look like before?
You see as the one that is best speaking, he points towards one of the, because there's three of them, he points towards one of his companions, like him but uglier.
Hmm. That is very odd. So he's treating you all very poorly. When had this started? Has this always been this way?
And more recent. It's been recent. He changed. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. He's uglier now, I think.
Hmm.
Say we do take him down. Will the guards attack us if we do try? And like Archie will gesture to the ones around the corners of the room by the exits.
Yeah, you all would not be where your tokens are for them to approach you. So you would probably be more middle or wherever your group would have gone, because they would have like slinked out to get to you. They, bugbears work for Yuck.
but the goblins don't.
The other goblins.
They want freedom. They may attack if ordered out of fear. If it looks like Yuck is winning, we can try to convince them not to. But if you don't win, we all be dead. Yuck will kill us all.
Interesting.
I am up
This-
for some goblin liberation.
We fight for goblin rights.
This would be quite a tall order. My companions and I are currently ill-equipped to help with such matters, but if you were to convince some of your allies to allow us to have some of the curios items, perhaps would make it an easier task.
Right.
They are not part of Yuck's group. They traveling merchants.
Understood.
Hmm. Hmm.
What do we get for getting rid of Yek?
You can have the thing he wears. You don't want it. Yuck bad.
Oh.
Do
Wait,
you
you said I used to look like one of you. Did he change when he put on that circlet?
You see as the goblin like really contemplates and seems like really reflective. Yes, he changed then. Turned into a human.
Hmm.
It might be magical then.
Oh, it cursed. It turned him human.
I suppose that is a curse to you, yes, but I suppose it could maybe turn him into other things as well.
Ah,
Well, if we are to help you, do you know of anywhere where we may rest? So, and somewhere safe where
we keep
no
guard.
one.
Keep guard for you here. You can rest here. And he motions towards the room. If Yuck is gone, no problem resting here.
Hmm.
Bugbears, they can be uh not sure the word.
Bribed?
Yes. They coin. They like coin.
I think we should be a bit stingy about it, of course, obviously, because I did spend a bit of money on that ring. That could have been bribery money, but instead, maybe if I inspire them, they'll turn against you.
How much coin do you think they would need?
He begins counting, like all three of them do, and the one in the middle holds up three fingers, and Yuck pays this gold. And the one that seems smarter, well, and better versed in common, not necessarily smart, but can speak better common, says more than three. You can also see if there's anything when Yuck is gone. If there's anything of value that he has, I don't know if you'd like any. Not even sure what's there.
Sounds like the type to hoard money.
Goblin liberation does sound like another good story to tell. Power for the people. We may be small and green. We may be mean, but
Well, what does everyone else think?
I'd prefer to rest before trying such a thing.
right, yes.
But then we do run the danger of the hobgoblins coming back mid-fight. If we time it wrong, that is.
It's if we get rid of a couple of the bugbear guards, it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
No worries then.
I have a magic spear.
That you do.
Oh, we love him.
You could open a tent, make an enchantments guide, and be better off than those other ones we haven't looked at yet.
Yeah, we could kind of run them out of the stall, couldn't we?
Hmm.
Alright, what would the group like to do?
Let's take them up on their offer. Let's rest for tonight, get recuperated, and then I guess we make our move.
What are we going to tell the hobgoblins back in the chance that they are a bit upset at our actions?
Say, Yek was a traitor to the drought.
That works for me.
Yeah.
Right. We could say that he takes dirty drow money and then just pin a bunch of blame on him and say some very unkind things. And I'm sure they'll believe us. We are men of our word, right?
I think we're men of your word at this point.
Yeah.
You do see as you all are continuing to talk, it does seem as though the shops are beginning to shut.
Alright. Then find a place to rest, and then we take out some tyrant, I suppose.
Yeah.
And we become the new tyrants. Yeah!
No.
No.
Perfect.
Maybe I understood it differently, but didn't the goblins offer us the room Yek is in if we took him out?
Yes.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
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 But not everyone is slashy stabby.
Fine.
I over the table, I'm good for like locking up one dude.
On the table, I
Um,
only got cantrips.
I can I have like one like spell slot of each level right now available to me. So I could hold a single person. I could potentially make one of them go blind or deaf. I could shatter.
What if we try to lure the bugbears out? Like Guillermo does some sort of performance, and then while the bugbears are distracted, we can like try to bribe them, or someone goes in and shanks Yek.
I do have some good portal use that would pretty much guarantee a hold person.
Lorman points at this goblin here
Okay.
and says, if we give you money, would the bugbears get it?
You want me to bribe the bugbears?
Correct.
He turns to the other two goblins, and for easy does begin speaking in goblin, and it's very clear though from like mannerisms and like what he's doing that he's like planning, like plotting with them. And he says, "I yes, the two to the north will be hard. They by Yek. The two to the south,
Mm.
can for sure easily. They will distract Yek by talking about his how beautiful he is in a portrait of himself he had painted."
And
Alright.
if push comes to shove, would they help us fight? I mean, they would want a leader who would treat them better, right? Are they
Bug game, are you asking about the bugbears or the goblins?
No, Guillermo's asking about the bugbears.
The
Like,
bugbears only want to pay. Will fight for Yek because he is paying them. If we bribe, they will just you won't be a consistent paycheck. They probably wouldn't say
right.
not pay.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Hey, it's 4 for each.
Yeah.
I think Electrum's half,
The-
isn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
So that's only 8.
80.
Yeah, it's 80 gold.
Oh, oops! I did my math wrong.
In only
Someone
the
needs
bottom,
abacus.
only the southern two would be willing to be bribed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, he said those would be the only two they could easily get to because the other two are behind Yek, so it would be a little
Gotcha.
harder.
I'd still like to insight check the goblin first.
Oh yeah, I did. If you said that, I didn't hear it before. I apologize.
Value. Very cool. So this is about half of the gold.
What specifically are you wanting to discern from it?
Are they going to go and try and bribe the bugbears, or are they just going to go in there and just hope we go in no matter what?
Um, they are they are going. So it seems they are being very truthful in being able to get to the two in the south should be no problem. They don't know how they would be able to get to the two to the north.
Okay.
Which, like they have said, like so they're not, um, they're not trying to pull a fast one. They genuinely don't know what. If you remember in the room, the goblins are all sitting at the on the floor surrounding Yek, and bugbears are in each corner, so that puts two of them behind a bunch of goblins. Have to really have a good distraction to get back to those back to you.
Yeah. Then yeah, let's send the goblins in to see if they can get two of the bugbears out.
I mean, if nothing else, maybe we can serve as a distraction. Because we know Yuck is pretty vain, so if we talk about how beautiful and stuff he is, maybe we can get the distraction to get all 4 bugbears out, so we're just fighting the one guy.
True.
The goblins begin to move into place. Where would you all go?
See something real quick.
Where would we go?
Where would you be positioned?
So we could see, well, I guess anywhere where we could see the door for when two of the bugbears, or when the bugbears leave, if any leave, just so we can go
like
in
maybe down
right
in
after.
this corner here that Candor has gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I do have a nice vantage point here.
I mean, you
Yeah,
guys can go wherever you want to be. I just want people to be positioned so that you're not way over here and then it goes down.
Yeah.
Holith is going to be next to Garama.
Right.
Oh.
I'm gonna attach this token to yours.
Oh,
Oh,
know what?
no.
I can serve as a distraction, assuming his wisdom isn't very high, or Yex. If I do enthrall on him, I can make the perfect distraction to get the 4 bugbears out. So I
Okay,
can
so
go in.
are you gonna come in with or after the goblins, or what are you thinking?
I'm gonna come in with the goblins, I think, and we're gonna try this plan. And if things go south, hopefully the rest of you can come in and save my dumbass.
Biden will follow Candle.
Just to see that way we have a better chance of getting the 4 bugbears out. So it's one guy versus trying to fight one guy and 2 bugbears.
Okay. See,
You think that works?
as the 2 in front, they go in first. And they immediately like approach Deck. They like bow down and all the fancy proper things. And then they like point out the painting that's on the wall. For the painting's like directly behind him, and they begin. They're speaking in Goblin, so I guess none of you would actually know what they're saying, but more or less, they're stroking his. And then you see the other one does go down to the south. He takes out the coin, and he gives to each of the 2 down here 2 of the electrum, and you see as they look, they count, they compare it to the coin that they've gotten, and they just shrug and nod, and they begin to exit without any qualms. What?
Seeing them
Yeah, go for it.
So seeing them like start to exit and them stroking his ego, I'm going to attempt to cast enthrall on Yuck.
Okay.
So hopefully, and I'm gonna start doing the same thing. Oh, great, Yuck! I'm gonna bow and stuff, bow and kowtow. Ah, shit. Okay, well, it doesn't work.
That was really unfortunate.
Yeah. Damn him. And he has -1 to wisdom too.
I know. I didn't think there was any way that he would get it.
Um. Huh. So I'm going to attempt to distract him with the takeover distractions for the other 2 goblins then, and hope this works.
Okay, so you're joining and like talking about his painting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh great, Yuck. I see your great beauty, and all in common. Because I don't want to get any closer, so I can't do my other attempt.
The goblin to the south, as you get him distracted, that's fun. He tries
goblin.
sneaking forward, and he trips over some of the like bedding and stuff, because this room, even though the map doesn't show, like it has like various pillows and things for the goblins as well. He trips, and he draws attention to himself as he's approaching. What would Candace do?
Okay, well, I will approach this one goblin and be like, oh great, Yuck. How dare this thing distract us from your beauty? I would punish him if you'd like.
Yes, do. He does not appreciate my beauty.
I'm going to pretend to hit the goblin. I'm just gonna be like, sell it. As I pretend to hit the goblin.
Oh, so you want the goblin to pretend to be hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Performance
So
is
and then.
great. I also need a performance for.
Ah, shit. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Damn.
Come on, goblin.
Oof.
Come on, goblin. No.
Okay, well you got a nat 22. That's what really matters. Yeah. So you time it where like because the goblin is still kind of trying to kind of pick himself up from tripping. And so like you like go into this, you startle the goblin and he just falls like right back down to the ground.
And I'm gonna like bend over and be like, try not to fuck this one up. I'm gonna go back to, I don't know, stroking his ego. And
Swim.
oh god, okay. Uh, great yuck. May I approach you so I can bask in your glory from a greater distance?
Lesser distance.
Lesser distance. Lesser distance. Sorry. I only have +2 to charisma,
Yes,
guys.
you want to see all of my sides. All of my sides are my best side. Everyone gather, let's look at the painting. And you do see the goblins when being called, they do like move to kind of surround because the painting is like back on this wall at the back. So like they move closer, like kids would at like the circle.
Oh yeah. Don't fuck it up this
Completely
time, Goblin,
surrounding
please.
you by goblins.
I know how good goblins can be. I played Lost Mine.
All right. You see this one. He attempts to try to sneak up on it again.
Go, Goblin,
my
go.
God.
Oh no,
God damn it, Goblin.
no. Yex passive is a 9.
Oh, great.
Jeez.
Go,
Oh,
Goblin.
So he moves up to the bugbear. And he like looks at you, Kinder. I mean, his eyes are big. He's like frightened and like motions to keep talking, like telling you to
Yeah.
keep him going.
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful painting. It can't match your beautiful visage.
And he pays the bugbear. The bugbear begins to exit, and then like he's looking, and like Yeka's he would have not stepped right in view of that, but he would have gone properly. But he's like looking at you, looking at Yek, looking at the painting, and he like looks at, he shrugs, and he's like, he doesn't know what to do. He has no real good shot right now of getting to the bugbear.
So I'm actually close enough now. I'm going to attempt to charm person Yuck
Cool.
Ooh.
and see if I can't convince him to come down with me. That way I got a shot at this other bugbear getting the fuck out of here.
hold on a second.
Hey, Lauren. No, Kaiden.
Just checking the range of portent.
Important.
Oh, that I can see. Okay. He is going to roll a 5 on that charm person.
Ooh.
He is charmed.
All right. Oh, great, Yuck. You're surrounded by these filthy, ugly goblins. Why not come down with me where they aren't, so they can bask in your portrait? And
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
and
come
he
down.
like motions with his hands, and you see like they part so that he can come down with you, and he goes, "That's finally time that someone appreciates my beauty."
We attempt to motion to the other goblin to get to that damn bugbear.
Yeah, that's our
That's
Goblin.
what he needs. He goes and he gets to the other bugbear. You do see as that bugbear takes the money as well, which I think is so funny that all it takes is paying them. Like, yep, I will leave. I promise.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, could it be made up by somebody other than me? Yes, because I don't know where I pull everything, but I didn't make it. He goes, and you do see as the bugbears begin to walk out, they will inevitably go past Yek in a "hey, garbage" as they walk out. Now you are left with Yuck and the goblins.
I'm assuming the others see that, and
Developments.
Yeah, they continue going until they are out of sight of the wall.
Right.
Yuck
Yuck.
seems very offended, and he looks at Pandora, and I am well. You need a job. You can be with guards.
see my skills, and I will stab him with my rapier.
Damn, just right off rip.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, gotta get that sneak attack bonus.
Okay, so
All for the sneak attack.
Yep.
So what happens if you damage somebody who's charmed?
Uh,
Uncharmed.
Then
it
it pretty much goes
drops.
away.
Okay.
Yeah, it drops.
You guys
I don't
might
need
able
to be
kill
charmed
him.
anymore.
All right, everyone, roll some initiative.
God, right. Picking Goblin Liberation for his band.
All right.
Great.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's some coffee left over. Really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good.
Coffee.
All right, Pandora, you were up.
I'm
Sneak
gonna pull
attack.
out both my rapiers and stab him with the Mara first. Oh shit. Well, maybe not. We'll see.
You miss him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attempt to stab him with my other rapier.
Okay.
Nope. I don't think that is.
You miss him.
No.
Well, look at how great my swords are. Great yuck.
Yeah, well,
Beautiful yuck.
I feel like you attacked him. He is no longer charmed by you.
Yeah.
All right, Pedro, you were up.
Guillermo is going to rush in, seeing as how Candor has already given up the gander. He is going to swing a few times at this guy.
Yeah,
A
that will hit.
22.
That hits.
Thank you, Kirma.
You're welcome.
Why are you attacking me? I did nothing wrong. Anything else for Guillermo?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, he's gonna.
Well, go for it.
Well, I was waiting for him. I didn't hear you say anything. So
Oh, you're okay.
Yes
You're
was
good.
whining about being stabbed.
Yeah, he
That's
was
a
just
miss.
whining.
Yeah.
11
and then-
misses.
and this is my bonus attack with my offhand weapon.
Okay.
Nope.
Wah, wah.
Going so well.
Yeah, that missed. It's okay though. Dream Climber has a magic spear or something because he's a
Yes.
ranger.
He has a magic spear, so he's gonna step up and
Alright.
stabbity stab.
Stabby stab. Yeah, that'll stab.
He gets that, and he can
Glowy
also
spear.
have
Sparky glowy spear.
dreadful
Yeah.
strikes. Second attack.
Okay, so he's taking
9 damage so far.
I'm guessing 12 doesn't hit,
12 misses.
and then the second attack he's gonna follow it up with a bonus action attack with the butt end of the spear, which doesn't hit either.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
And yeah, that's Dream Climber's turn.
You see, I'm just gonna have them all three. You see the goblins that were part of this. They okay. You see the one rushes forward with his scimitar, and he's at yak, or I'm sorry, scimitar. I don't know.
Yeah, you did say scimitar.
Okay, I thought it was.
Oh my
something else.
goodness.
Goblin
Is
showing
it like
up.
Julius Caesar?
Oh god. And he delivers the final blow. You, because he had exactly 5. I have broken Foundry though by doing that. That was great. But you see this goblin just comes rushing forward with his scimitar and just takes off the head of Yek. And then you do see as the head hits the ground and the circlet that he was wearing clambers off, and you see the body transform into a goblin.
I was right.
The goblins all begin cheering and chanting, and the one says, "Name, your name?" Asking the group what your name is.
Oh, we are
Madam.
the troublesome troop. I am Guillermo. This is Candor. This is
No,
Dream
no.
Climber. That over there is
Troublesome, and they begin
Troublesome.
chanting for you.
Troublesome. Yes, we are awesome.
All
Goblin
right.
liberation.
I think that is a great ending point. The you do see as the 3 that know what's up, like they begin trying to like make a spot for you. Like they're taking the pillows and they're like doing their best to try to like make them not as disgusting as they are, and making a spot for you guys. And rest here. You rest here.
Thank you all. We appreciate it.
You should pick up that circlet though. That might be useful.
If I was to put it on, would it turn me into a goblin then? Since I'm already.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Very true.
Yep.
Or,
Cool.
let them identify it. But go do your way.
Just put it on. Doesn't matter, right?
Put it on.
I think it might be disguised self.
Then
That's
he goes ahead and he puts it on.
Oh. What happened? When you put it on, nothing happens with this.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to make sure above game I'm clear, but I don't know that Irma would necessarily understand why it's not working.
I guess it's because I'm already human. And then he goes ahead and takes it off.
All right. Let's go ahead. We will end the stream and we can chat about what we want to do and where we're going next. All right, if you tuned in, thank you for watching. We will not be on next week, I don't think. Or are we? I'm so confused. Testing schedule.
We are on next week.
We are? Okay.
Yep.
We'll be on next week, and we will pick up with seeing what happens in the Goblin hideout. All right, thank you, stream, for tuning in.
Thank you, stream. Goodbye.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.